Spring-loaded door catches? What are those? Well, I'm going to show you. Here, this is a little double door that goes into our bathroom. Okay? And you see there's some little pockets up there. I'm going to get up here on this ladder, show you this. I have not adjusted these yet. See, it's just a little pocket there. You've probably seen these for closets, pantries. See, there's a little deal up here. Push on it and it springs back up. And here's the other one here, see? Man, there's a lot of tension on that too. And I think there's a way to adjust those. And get back down here, and I'm gonna set you up on this tripod. Set you up on the tripod. These doors close. This one closes okay. See? That's how it should close, just like that. In fact, this one might be a little bit too easy because it's sloppy a little bit. And see how easy it is to go? So if I can adjust that, I might be able to adjust that going up higher. Somebody's leaving us a message in the other room. Now watch this one here. See? I push up here hard. There. There, it's closed. But opening it and then closing it again, I can't really do it without that. And you're supposed to, when you close these doors, you're supposed to close them at the doorknob. Just push on it. Okay. I can't get that one. See how sloppy that one is? And the only real adjustment on that per se is to make that go up higher. Okay? So this one over here, I've got to see if I can adjust that going up, and I've got to see if I can adjust this one coming down. Who knew? The other thing I could do, but I'm not going to do it, is on this door over here, because it's hard. You see this? Actually, it is already mortised into the wood. Some of these I've noticed, we've got a couple other doors in the closets in the hallway, and these, there was a pocket for it, but it didn't really fit in the mortised out area for the pre-hung door frame, and they just put it over the wood and they didn't countersink it in all the way, and they still close fine. But if this one was sticking down from the wood, maybe it's just a simple matter of countersinking this up just a little bit if you can't figure out how to get this thing here adjusted. Okay. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to bring in my tall ladder. I don't have a 6-foot ladder here. I've got only an 8-foot ladder downstairs. So I'm going to have to go get it because I can't reach it with this. I want to show you kind of what I think I'm going to do up there. Okay, stick around. I'll go get my ladder. Now these spring-loaded door catches, when do you use them in a house? I mean, that was kind of slick having it right there because it was all nice and easy, and these doors are kind of small. And I mean, there's another way to do it. There would have to be a side catch on there, kind of like the double doors to the bedroom. You see, there's only one catch up there, but that's for a little bolt, slide bolt. And see here, there's a slide bolt on the sides. When this door closes, you got to get up there and push that bolt up in there. And then this is a little astragal. This is called an astragal. So when the door is closed, you don't see the gap from the other side. Then this door closes in and it gets latched on the side of this door. This is just a a doorknob that's just a fixed knob just for looks. Okay, they didn't really have to do that other than grabbing the door to open it, but you could open it with your hands. You don't even need that if you didn't want. But see, that's how they usually do double doors. Well, they could have done that here, right? They could have done that right there, but they didn't. They decided to do the little catch. And see, here's some closet doors in the hallway with the little catches. Now, these are kind of wide doors, you know, but they work. Pushing on there and closing it, see? Those seem to be adjusted pretty good. So there's the reason why you would have those door catches. Okay. All right, where's my ladder at? Oh, I got this store downstairs, man. I'm all out of breath. I wish I had a 6-foot ladder too. Every once in a while I could use one of those in the house. But I went ahead and decided to buy an 8-foot ladder because we got 10-foot ceilings in most of the house. And in a few areas, maybe 11 or 12 feet in certain areas. But mainly 10 foot, so that's why I bought the 8-foot ladder, because the 6-foot ladder, you'd have to step up on the top or the second to the top rung to do anything up high. Okay, so be safe, not sorry. Get your right size ladder for your projects, okay? All right, let's get up here. We're just gonna take a look at it first, okay? Now see this round, here's the pocket where they tap the whole thing down, okay? Then this other ridge right there, you see that ridge has a little groove in it right there and right there. And see how that round ridge isn't flush with this? That's because you can raise and lower this. Had it been down a little bit, this would have been flush. Okay, so for me to lower this down, I believe righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, I'm going to turn it to the right. But I don't have the little special tool. When they give you these, there's a little tool with some little fangs on there and a little arm, kind of like that. And they would set it on there, and then you would use that, and the prongs would fit down in there, and then you could turn it to the right or to the left. Okay, now let's look at this one. Let's look at this side over here. This was the side, you see here, this was the side that was loose. This was the side that was tight. Well, first off, we see that this one over here is up high. And I think if we tighten that down flush, it'll be fine, okay? Now look at this one here. You see that it's set up the same way, but see that ring there? It's set down a little bit too low, isn't it? See there? That's why this one is not, you know, it's catching, but it's flopping around because this ball isn't up high enough inside that little pocket, inside that pocket there to help hold it. Okay? So on this one, what do you think we're going to have to do? We're going to have to loosen this one up. We're going to have to go to the left like we're unscrewing it. Okay? How am I going to do that? I don't have that little prong thing. I mean, I could go to the hardware store. I'd have to go to a door company and I would have to actually get one, and they probably won't even sell them separately. You probably have to buy the whole thing just to get that little deal. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to take a nail set and take it right there and hit it with my hammer and tap it around and then get this one and hit it that way back and forth. I think that's all I can do. Or if you had a cheap little screwdriver and catch in there. You know what I mean? Okay, same thing over here. There's not enough room to take pliers or anything to try to tighten that down. And I'm just gonna take a little nail set or a screwdriver and tap that side. Okay, so I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna try to lower that one down, probably about flush. And I'll probably raise this one up. Raise this side up to about flush. And that should do it. And why didn't they have them flush before when they installed the door? I have no idea. And sometimes that might not be flush. Maybe it will be up just a slight bit or down just a slight bit. You just have to look at your doors and check it out. Okay? So I've got my trusty Joe Guyver in it again. I'm gonna take my hammer. I'm gonna try to take one of these nail sets. These are really crummy nail sets. I really need to get some more. Santa, please bring me some for Christmas maybe. They've all been worn. I should get a new set. I just use this to bang on. Okay, and I could try to take my standard screwdriver and hit on there. I see I have some little screwdrivers. I've got this screwdriver here and I use this one for everything. See how much smaller that tip is than that one? I'm not gonna use this one. There's no way I want to ding up the end of that. Okay, I'm trying to keep that screwdriver nice and clean and sharp. Now see this one here? This used to be a longer one. I beat on it so much that one day it pushed right into the plastic. It was probably down in there before. Now it's way down in here. But I still use it every once in a while, and see, I can use it for this. I might be able to use that edge and tap on there, but see how the edges are rounded? That might not work. But I believe one of these nail sets will. Okay, let's get up there, and I'll have you watch me from afar and see if I can't get these adjusted. I think I can.